Oh my goodness, Douglas, that man didn't have the right of way.
Take it easy. He was probably drunk. Do yourself a favor, darling. Forget what you saw.
Pretty hard to. You were looking in my direction, you must have caught a glimpse.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
I couldn't roll my window up fast enough. I was afraid shards of glass was going to come flying in.
No need to be alarmed, my love. Let's be glad we slipped past in the nick of time.
My heart's pounding out of control. It was so close beside us. What a terrible bang that was.
Driver, take a new route, please. My wife's a little startled and we don't want to be late for our show. Did I tell you, you look ravishing and so beautiful I can't keep my eyes away.
Yes, you have. 4 times tonight.
Long as you know, you'll be the most beautiful woman in the venue. Driver, if you don't mind, let up the partition. Thank you very much.
What are you up to, sir? We're still in public even though we're in a limo.
Soon as he finds the button, you'll most certainly find out. I don't want to ruin your lipstick.
I wore matte on purpose. I know the man I married, sir.
Yes, you do. Like no other woman on this planet. I need you to get a little closer. Come here. Let me give you something to ease your mind. The merger was called off.
Why?
It's not the right move for our company.
I see.
It was supposed to take place tomorrow at the board meeting. We've been advised on the 11th hour. It won't be a substantial benefit.
In the long run, I'm gathering.
You're absolutely right, my love.
I figured.
One of the major players realized he needed more than actual cash, thus in wanting to go another route. The system wasn't working for him, the way it works for all of the other billionaires to get wealthier.
I'm familiar with him. Partnerships had the bulk of his valuations. They were looking at losing millions upcoming quarter, due to the current seasonality.
Plenty red tape involved with these guys. It's only a fraction. It helped stop the bleeding down to 15% from just a few months ago. This is what was thrown out there. In other news, we're in the most important bids right now. The Goldmans will have to get whatever leases are available. The new leases belong to Duma Oil. Richard, that slippery oily snake, will have to kill me to gain control of them.
Well, sweetheart, you've gotten better with using profanity, because there was a time you'd fire off a string of them if someone made you mad enough.
Your profanity jar seems to be working. However, I'm still working on curbing my language. Making millions is high-level stress at every turn.
Anyway, with all of the hard work we put in, the lease bidding wars are coming together. No pressure, is that right, darling?
Uh-huh, I wish.
Of course I was being sarcastic. You will never brainstorm alone, long as I'm alive.
Which makes me the luckiest man living on this planet. Sophia, I appreciate everything you do to make what we've acquired a success.
Thank you, sweetheart.
The yacht, and a few other large assets I put into your name, is just one of many ways I show how thankful I am to have you and Taylor. Anything you want, I'll be happy to do it.
My appreciation is enormous for you. But they're material things, it doesn't matter, they belong to the both of us.
You're the owner of those things. That's the way it should be.
But you should know. Taylor is truly the lucky one. To have such a strong, loving, caring, supportive, productive, high-value male figure in her young life.
Thank you, which brings me to another point. That Darius character. Has she communicated with him lately?
I don't know, maybe she has, or not. Douglas, you've got to stop worrying yourself sick about a matter Taylor has under control.
I met the guy. The neurons in his brain aren't firing properly. He's got too much work to do. At such a very late point in life.
When and where did you meet?
It was a while ago. I can't remember. Sophia, he approached me in a grocery store one night.
Well, she has plenty platonic friends. She's doing the right things and not being a thorn in our sides. Give it a rest, sweetheart.
Keep paying attention. Young people are mischievous, sneaky, crafty, and whatever else goes on. In a social media era of debauchery and disloyalty, that will never change.
You've been an amazing example. Did you know the bodies of the world's greatest emperors were buried in gold coffins, then covered in honey to prevent putrefaction?
I did. But tell me more.
You're what a real man embodies. You are the real deal.
I'm lost for words. Thank you.
The truth, in this marriage, is the only way to go. It really is.
No secrets. Absolutely.
One thing's for certain.
What's that?
We never sit around waiting for opportunities to fall in our lap. We always take swift action.
People will casually and comfortably let negative occurrences take place. Unless you stop them from happening.
Agreed.
When we emerge at networking events, the looks on competition faces are priceless.
The conversation with their wives are quite riveting and entertaining. Their fascinating ideas of speculation is what I enjoy most.
2 words.
Which are?
Damn them.
Pretty much.
But it feels nice to be at the top.
It does. Records we've established have been unprecedented.
That's right. I keep saying, this isn't checkers. It's chess.
True story. Taylor said to me the other day, the older you get it's gotta make sense, money, or bring happiness. I swear this girl is going on 59.
She's wise beyond her years and smart like her mother.
No argument there.
She's learning from the best. We wouldn't have it any other way. Richard thinks he's above us. He is not. We're right up there with him. And his ridiculous tactical negotiating. Which, by the way, to be precise, precedes him. Part of me hates calling him a snake. Black men of all ages should be unified, stick together, present a cohesiveness others cannot penetrate.
I agree.
But he uses the oldest, dirtiest tricks in the book to win and look good. Trusting him might cause everything to collapse down the road, making a fool of us. Then where would we be? Wearing someone else's outfits, and eating dog food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Relax, you've done too well for that.
A nightmare that will never come to fruition if I still have breath in my body.
I truly see your point, darling. It would certainly be a perfect world. I had hoped to, Douglas.
I look forward to the day. God knows I do. But we mustn't be foolish. These mayors are on drugs and sick in the noodle. Why?
I know the answer for sure.
What else would explain bus and bike lanes put into congested areas condensed with commercial businesses?
Right. It only creates more confusion and loss of business.
Exactly.
Stop right there, don't come any closer.
Like what the hell is going on? I'm not some wild criminal.
I don't care, don't even think of touching me, you wet little rat. I'm looking too cute to be annoyed today.
Do I look wet? No. Check the funky attitude. No need to come at me like that.
To me you do. And it was very necessary because you get your wires crossed daily. I'm sure I know what to expect.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you disgrace a man who has a plethora of inconspicuous knowledge.
I don't care what you have, Mr. Williams, it doesn't make one bit of difference.
I give many people a chance to be granted access to a world that exists outside of their foolery.
Again, who cares?
You need to call into my show in the evenings.
I won't.
You need help as well.
Not like you, sir.
Suit yourself. But I don't mess around about the man standing in front of you. Now if you want to act belligerent, goodbye, there's the door.
The doors. They're over there and all around us. We're outside, now if you'll excuse me so I can carry on.
Just settle down, Mrs. Welch.
I'm not your child, find another way to speak to an eloquent queen. Have you gone completely mad?
The married woman standing in front of me trying too hard to be noticed.
Now listen here, you washed up zucchini, clearly on a budget with little to no coins, faking it till you make it at 60-something years old.
Listen to what exactly? To this chitter-chatter? No.
What did I do to deserve running into this man?
It was fate.
Don't take this as a nice compliment, but am intrigued by your personality. A prowling deviant of many horrible disguises, you are for sure the textbook example.
You're lucky my medication has me calm and relaxed at the present moment.
Can it fix your style and fashion sense? I guess I sort of like it, what's left of it anyway. It's unique, reminds me of the Prohibition era.
Oh. My great-grandfather made a very good living moving product like nobody's goddamn business. Despite those lawmakers, who are hypocrites, jokers, and liars, who tried to shut it down if they didn't get paid under the table, but it didn't work.
Here you go, sir, arms flailing with a balled-up fist. I'm a woman, you have absolutely no home training.
Shit has to be specified, get into it so it won't cost you later.
I will never conform to this way of teaching. Change your approach.
No. Anyway, that wasn't very nice to say what you said earlier.
You need to understand, there's a psychiatrist out there, with your name written on their list. Find them.
Man, oh man. Buckle up, here we go. Can anyone see shit's getting me tested?
Right. My patience.
It's too early. Cool it.
I remember our encounter, sir. It wasn't pleasant. You called my animal stinking and wild that day.
A little fur baby bum.
You're disgusting. You think you have a right to say these things?
You betcha.
You don't.
Come on. It is probably from Detroit's methadone mile, leeching off you.
My cat lives a much better life than you'll ever see in all of your days.
No. Wrong.
It's not. But one good thing I see, you haven't calmed down from shaking your fist at people. Wishful thinking, wouldn't you say?
That day official police business was being conducted, but you didn't cooperate.
For what? You wasted my time, my daughter's time. And let's not forget my husband's as well.
So what? I was following procedure.
In a diner, slinging insults. No, sir.
I'm no longer on the force. Drop the subject.
Either way, you still need tremendous help. Those pills aren't doing the trick, it's very apparent.
You don't give a good goddamn about what someone else needs just as long as you have that weird husband and mute furball sucking up oxygen. Those are the facts.
The facts are, everyone takes you with a grain of salt. You're going to die unknown and penniless.
Check my bank statements.
You questioned me in a diner. It was highly unorthodox and inappropriate, Mr. Williams.
People ought to get with the program and stop this.
You threatened me, my fur baby, about some nonsense you had under the table.
Scare tactics. Did you see anything? No.
A lady doesn't go bending under some table looking crazy.
I wouldn't hurt a woman, or anyone quintessential to the kingdom of greatness. But start taking me seriously.
I convinced Andrew to give you a pass for disrespecting his wife.
He's a wimp.
Excuse me. No, he isn't, but you are for sure without a doubt 3 sandwiches short of a picnic.
Lost souls always call us crazy.
It's true, but maybe I should start with that awful comb-over you call a hairstyle and work my way down, since you want to insult my husband.
You're looking at Grace. I'm comfortable. But that feline you're holding looks like a pro. She's for the streets, isn't she?
It's a male.
Sure.
Does it concern you in the least? Richard Goldman could be charged with manslaughter in the 1st degree, and you joined his camp.
Get your facts straight. They're trying to ruin him. Trying to take him down. The man's innocent. With your simple ass.
That remains to be seen, and that makes 2 of us.
Do your homework, Miss Lady.
Look. I'm too wonderful, magnificent, intelligent, ambitious and successful to put up with a skullduggery of a life. By dealing with a man like you.
You don't say.
Damn Skippy, check around and ask.
I did.
I don't need to deal with this. What am I doing?
But you're right here dealing.
In 5 seconds I won't be.
You should tell it right. You spend your husband's money like water buying a bunch of fancy shit you don't need.
I'm not that one. I will let your ass know in a heartbeat like I did before.
Tell me about it. Me too.
You have no clue whatsoever what my marriage stands on or how we handle our finances.
Stop the fucking cap about not wasting the man's Benjamins. People are not stupid or blind, ridiculous, no.
You're sick. You really are.
Don't come at me crazy. I'm trying to be good. Maybe you ought to take a good look this way. I'm getting to the bag too. Don't get it twisted. Ask someone about me. Get the information so you don't have to speculate. Don't worry. Laugh now. Cry later.
I did ask someone. We all know you're high-strung and phenomenally crazy.
Since when?
Since you arrived on the scene and shoved your head up Richard's behind. And I'm not a miss. I'm married. Unlike you. Talking wild, running the streets, getting diseases. It's okay, Joe. You're the Goldman's little gopher who lives in a glass house. They don't have a real position for you.
Oh man, those are lies, Mrs. Welch.
Learn not to insult people is your first task at hand.
I don't have to do a damn thing, but keep it righteous till the Creator calls me home. That's right. Now, I don't want any trouble. I'm here in peace.
Could have fooled me.
I am.
I'm not interested. A queen is going into the building. I have shopping to do.
I need all hands on deck, if you don't mind.
That would imply I'm part of a team on some kind of boat you're running. I'm not. So, I really don't have to take any more nonsense. It is too nice of a day to entertain what your brain is cooking up next. You might as well stop it and get yourself together, sir.
That's why I stopped you in your tracks. I come in peace.
Spit it out.
Is that the same cat? It looks different.
You can't be serious talking about my cat for the 100th time. Suddenly interested all over again.
I can see cats are a hobby you enjoy. I don't want to seem selfish.
Hobby.
Well, excuse the shit out of me. They're property in the eyes of the law. What's that tell you?
That idiot men put these laws into place. This is a different cat. I have more than one beautiful, well-trained fur baby.
Nice. Well, it's still a giant moody free-loading ball of hair, but I digress. I'm sorry.
Great. You can't help yourself. Look, you clearly have an agenda. What is this all about, Mr. Williams? Interrupting my day to argue about dumb things that don't concern you. Please normalize getting straight to the point when you talk to me.
I need some advice on what flowers I should buy for a woman I really like.
Are you sure you can afford flowers now, seeing as though you said your pockets were light and asked me to pick up the check at the diner, which I did not?
I'm one of a kind. You can't say I didn't make your day interesting.
That's not a word I'd use.
Fair to say.
For sure.
I had a lot of women my age. Cougars, legal tenderonis, plenty scandalous adventures. You wouldn't believe if I told you. It made me the amazing, strong, back-breaking lover I am today.
That's enough.
But I don't think I ever been in love.
Do you plan on telling her this?
Absolutely.
If you really like this woman, you just made your first mistake.
Really?
Men are absolute fools to tell a woman he's never been in love before.
I see.
No woman wants to teach a man how to love. It's the most absurd, unattractive thing you can say.
Go on.
You would do better telling the woman you like that your last woman you were in love with died.
Dead.
As a doornail.
Damn.
For our own reasons, I won't share why, but it's much more appealing by far if she were out of the picture permanently.
Andrew picked a good damn woman. I see a little of what you're working with.
When you allow mental clarity to take place, you learn something every day.
Darius, I'm so very happy to see your handsome face. I couldn't get here fast enough. Traffic was crazy.
Now that's what's up. Damn girl. It's refreshing to see you're getting with the winning team who always bring the pain to these ninjas out here. You're making the right decisions. I ain't mad at you for stepping up like a boss.
I had an epiphany. I realized there's really only one special man for me. And that's you.
The gods are finally listening. About time y'all took forever.
I prayed heavily for this too. I'm seeing the light.
That makes two of us. A big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I thought you would never wake up.
I have, It's never too late to know what's important going forward in life.
Who is this sexy woman in front of me? She's speaking big facts.
Your woman who's never going anywhere.
So who were you talking to when you walked in? You're actually late. The kind of shit I don't like.
I was talking to my stepfather Douglas. He's my second knight in shining armor. You're my first, of course.
You know what it is.
He really appreciates what you did, giving him a heads up about what that sleazy news guy was trying to do and everything.
Taylor, it was nothing. Money don't make me, I make money. Straight up.
It was sweet. You showed you truly cared about me and my family. I'm serious, it made me very happy to understand we have someone like you on our side.
Sometimes you gotta handle shit the proper way.
I know why you stuck your neck out. It turned me on so much I was unable to concentrate on my studies and all things I do. I couldn't stop thinking about you around the clock.
Well, it's time to join a fantasy worth waiting for, because I got something you'll remember for the rest of your natural life.
We certainly waited long enough, and forgive me for being late. You're my priority. It won't happen again, I promise.
Did you tell Douglas you were meeting me here?
You can relax. I told him you had a wonderful surprise for me.
How can I relax when he's probably looking to punch my lights out now?
Why would he want to hurt the man I love? What's wrong?
My mind's playing mad tricks. I must be dreaming or some shit.
You're not.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Are you serious for real? I don't need you playing more games with my heart.
I've been waiting all night, feeling restless, for something you've been waiting a lifetime for. Kiss me slow and gentle.
I'm going in. You better believe it. Damn the surprise. I'm ready to get shit crackin'. We need to have a long conversation when we get out of here. Dig what I'm saying?
No guy has ever kissed me like that before. I think it's time to go all the way. See where it takes us.
I was always ready to show you how a player get down. You had me begging like a simp, playing slow jams in the background, and all that shit. Woman, I got tired and almost gave up.
You kept hope alive, and now here we are.
Shit is up from here, know this. Every single day, every single month. This is us rockin'. Me and you only.
I'm all in.
I hope so, because I got chicks lined up, killin' to rock with a brother. You already know.
I do. My parents are leaving to a tropical island for a week. I want you to love every inch of my body. All night, till we're exhausted, tired, starving for food.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I will definitely shut it down. Stop motion for a hot second for this.
If you say jump, I say let's fly so high. Don't wake me up till we arrive. I wanna kiss you with my eyes closed. I wanna dance under the stars. If you say jump, I say let's fly so high. Don't wake me up till we arrive. I wanna kiss you with my
Stormy, on the same note, he's got too many kids, which means he's being pulled in too many directions. Haven't you had enough? Don't turn down your truth that is fueling his lies. Ever.
Fuck Stormy, what is this? Yo, she better wrap it up.
It was for a school project. He was my partner.
I got the receipts on that woman. Yeah, king of receipts strikes again.
The guy's communication sucked. Instead of using mature words to express his thoughts, he did childish, disturbing things.
Is she talking about another ninja in my face?
He was even changing the themes in Facebook Messenger, saying he wasn't. Even though it tells you who's doing it.
Yo, I can keep my money in my pocket. I don't need this shit on dead dogs.
Anyway, I hit a grand slam home run on that thing I told you about. I'm golden.
Wow, I actually cut strawberries and put them on the sides of champagne flutes for chicks who deserve it. On everything I love. Abso-fucking-lutely never again.
Girl, I love that idea. I'm sure. It came alive so vividly, but I wasn't surprised. I had prepared myself for at least 2 weeks.
Is she serious right now, disrespecting me like this? The old me would have slapped the misery out her ass, but I'm changed. I keep telling people.
Well, I read up on how Americans and so many more are experiencing loneliness.
Charity starts at home.
I'm sure we can come up with an idea. Too many people are suffering. Maybe starting with the community, then work our way outward. Exactly. I'm at my destination. I'll call you later.
No funny shit, but this what we doing when a man's trying to be nice and do something special.
This was your idea. I didn't ask you to do this.
Look, calm down, your attitude's defeating the purpose.
I have things going on. I can't just stop because you wanted to see me like it's incredibly urgent, Darius.
Fuck you, mean woman. Time is still money.
So after this venue you want to rent for me. You want us laying beside a crackling fire, with a bottle of brandy, on a bearskin rug.
Don't sound like a bad idea.
No. It's a terrible idea that will never come true. Where would you get an outlandish idea like that? Never mind. Anyway, I wanted to ask. Did you give Stormy a ride a while ago? It's no big deal, I'm just asking.
After she begged me and wouldn't let go of my car door, I had no choice.
Did you have sex with her?